A very good morning to all of you. May I request our guests and dignitaries to kindly settle down. A very good morning to all of you. May I request our guests to kindly settle down, please. We need to begin the session. And to start with, I would request our dignitaries and honorable guests to kindly join on the dais. I request Shri N. Chandrababu Naidu, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, to kindly join us on the stage. His Excellency Mr. Papayan, Minister of Economy, Armenia. Ms. Kopekin, Chief Impact Officer, Friesgen Holding Limited. Professor Lohmuller, Professor from Germany, and Mr. R. Mukundan, President-designate CII and Managing Director CEO, Tata Chemicals, to please join us on the stage. I request our Director General, Mr. Chandrajit Banerjee, to please kindly welcome all the dignitaries to the stage. May I request all the guests to please kindly settle down and take your seats?
I'd like to welcome everyone in the hall to please also settle down and start this very important business roundtable, and it's a proud privilege and honor to start by welcoming the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Chandrababu Naidu Garu. Honorable Chief Minister's graciousness to spend the quality time in giving inputs and seeing to it that this business roundtable with Europe and India is done successfully has been just outstanding. It is his commitment to see that business can play not only from India but from around the world in his state and play in a manner which it's not just so very effective but actually grow for the people has been an amazing story. I will leave that story and we'll learn about it when our Honorable Chief Minister speaks. We have a phenomenal presence today here from our European friends, and I'm so delighted to welcome our guest, the guest of honor today, the Minister of Economy from Armenia, who is present with us at the start of the session of the India-Europe Business Roundtable. Honorable Minister, we are so glad and proud that you have led a team. You are connecting the countries, you are connecting Europe and India. Your own role in it has been indeed very important for us. And we have a mix of very important people, both from India as well as from different parts of Europe, who will be talking at various sessions, but it's good to have them with us. we have the professor of the SDG Technology Transfer and Leadership of Export from Germany. Again, a very, very important country and a representative. Professor, thank you very much for being here. With him is also Ms. Clemens, the Chief Impact Officer of the First Gen Holding Limited of Switzerland. Now, I mention this also with importance as the type of depth that we are going to go into this business conclave in this field of sustainability, climate, technology, the space of how we can become smarter cities, the type of collaborations possible in this world when we are challenged with supply chain, in this world where we are challenged with uncertainties. This collaboration between Europe and Indian businesses are going to be the key. And as we look at technology, we look at future technologies, advanced technologies, believe me, ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, there is no one better than the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh who gives the vision as to how technology can play to make the lives of people and lives of business really meaningful. We also have a phenomenal participation from Indian business. This entire construct of the India Europe Business Summit was led by Amit Kalyani of the Bharat Forge, and he's been heading the CII Europe Council, and also his deep involvement in Europe. He actually keeps on going there, and I was asking him what was his last acquisition or investment, so he was shy to say that, but he is deeply indeed engaged with Europe. And also I do see many others who have been very importantly engaged in creating this. Last but not the least, I'll also mention about Mukundan. Mr. Mukundan is the President Designate of the CII, leads the Tata Chemicals. Tata Chemicals, all of you know, and that again, the House of Tatas, their relationship with Europe is just phenomenal. So, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we have our government officials from Andhra Pradesh. We have the Chief Secretary present here. We have excellencies and ambassadors and high commissioners from Europe. So we are very proud to have them too. And we would look forward to your inputs and your partnership as we go along. We are indeed very, very happy that we are having this start with a mix of ideas that would come from this inaugural session. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And thank you very much. I'll now bring in Mr. R. Mukundan, the President Designate of CII and the Managing Director of Tata Chemicals.
Good morning. At the outset, let me also express my deepest thanks and gratitude to our honorable and inspiring, visionary Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Chandrababu Naidu. Thank you so much, sir. Your presence here means a lot to us. You have been guiding us right through the whole process, whole program, and you've been always guiding us in not just even in the businesses. I just was walking with him. I just want to say it's a bit of digression. And I told him about biotechnology. He said, what is next after biotechnology? That's the kind of question you pose. And he says, this is to inspire you to think ahead. We are absolutely delighted and a warm welcome to Honorable His Excellency Mr. Gevorg Popyan, the Minister of Economy from Armenia. India and Armenia share a wonderful, strong relationship now. A big round of applause and thank you for making all the way from Armenia. And also welcome to Professor Bertheim, Ms. Clemens, Amit, and my own colleague CB, and ladies and gentlemen. It's an absolute privilege to address all of you here. While I can speak about India's relationship with Europe and what has bonded these two countries, or one subcontinental, other one continental pieces together, I want to say as far as the Tata Group, which I come from, we have deep connections with Europe. If I go to Paris, the founder of the group is there, his mausoleum is there. We actually visit Paris just to get inspired by what he set out in India. And it's not just that. I think the most recent one, of course, is the one we have done with Iveco in Italy. So we continue to strengthen our partnership between India and Europe, and that is going to be the cornerstone of what we do. We do believe between India and Europe, we will continue to have a very strong partnership, not just in technology, but also the question which Chief Minister asked, what is next? I think, Honorable Chief Minister, when you ask the question, what is next, in every area, what is next, Europe has a large role to play, and we must welcome the ideas from them in this summit and also engage with them to sort of progress it, whether it is sustainability, whether it is areas of working on productivity of whatever parts of the economy, for example, food. Every part of the economy has a big, big linkage with what Europe has to offer. And really, what India has to offer in this relationship is really the large market, aspiration to grow, visionary leadership, both at the center and states like this, which wants to transform this country and to make it a Viksit Bharat, a developed country. A lot of programs here have actually spurred the industry to move forward, whether it be defense, whether it be digital, whether it be PLI schemes and new technologies like EVs, batteries. You talk about it, I think a lot of things have happened. More importantly, I think the whole system in India is now a uniform, similar system with a flow which is without any friction. Most recent of the frictionless system which we established, the GST, where whole rationalization, the taxation has been done to ensure that business and the consumers benefit. And for European investors, I really think this is a transformative, compelling opportunity, and which offers scale, stability, and a very vibrant market in green manufacturing, clean mobility, precision engineering, and advanced materials. Clearly, I look forward to this deliberations today, focused on few areas which are very dear to our Honorable Chief Minister. One is green energy collaboration. He has spoken at length about green energy collaboration, how to make Andhra the hub of green energy. The second, I think, something which he started many years ago as a Chief Minister of the Unified Andhra Pradesh in terms of digital innovation and AI partnership. If you look at quantum and stuff which is happening in the state, it is really looking at the leapfrog beyond AI into quantum. And third, I think what is important for India, we know very clearly, other than energy, and the next big thing which is important for competitiveness in this country is logistics, transportation, and connectivity. And I think in this, the IMEC cooperation is a landmark initiative, and Andhra Pradesh with its strategic coastline is actually going to play a pivotal role. And lastly, we are sitting in a city which is actually one of the key pivots of India's defense. Not many know Visakhapatnam is one of the biggest defense establishments in India, and I think defense and security is very, very critical for us, and that cooperation also is going to be key, not just for India, but I think to secure even Europe. So India can play a big role in securing Europe, and I think we need to engage on that system. So I think we need to look at these purpose-driven partnerships and also purpose-driven investments. So I really want to also thank everybody who has taken time to be with us in the summit on CI 20th Partnership Summit in the same city. It's a prestigious event and wants to bring together global leaders, policy makers, and industry captains. I believe that India-European partnership is entering most exciting phase, and we are united by shared values, strengthened by trade, inspired by common vision of inclusive future. Our task is clear: harness the future for inclusion, growth, and sustainability, and make both parts of the world the most dynamic part. Thank you, and I look forward to engaging with all of you during the deliberations.
Thanks, Mukund, for laying out the various areas that we could work upon. We will, of course, go into details of many of what Mukund just mentioned, but I just wanted to also now request and our Chief Impact Officer of the First Gen Holdings of Switzerland, Ms. Clemens Koppiken, to speak. And this is a subject which is important. And I just wanted to say the type of importance India today gives on climate, the type of importance that Indian businesses give in this entire space, working in collaboration with Europe on technology. The leadership, again, I want to mention about because of our host chair, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu Garu, is the way he has looked at sustainability, he has looked at climate, he has looked at impact. India today, ladies and gentlemen, has over 14 billion square feet of green certified space, second only to the United States. And the headquarters of that was initiated by Mr. Chandrababu Naidu Garu in many, many years back, and he built that capital building in Hyderabad. And this was again with global collaboration. So that's the foresight that we had, and it was done 25 years back. So that's the visionary approach that both government and industry in India look forward to contribution from Europe and much of the technologies that you have. With that, may I once again invite Ms. Clemens Koppekehn.
Good morning. My name is Clémence Koppekehn. It's an honor to be here today. Thank you very much for the CII for the invitation to speak and our participation in this very important event. Just to give you a little bit of background on me, I was born in France, raised in the US. I studied international politics. I have a double master's in public health. And for the last 10 years, I dedicated most of my time and energy to supporting governments, nonprofit organizations, and UN agencies in humanitarian response and working with communities impacted by conflict, including in Syria, Mozambique, Ukraine, and other countries in West Africa. I also worked in development initiatives in some of the least developed parts of the world and came across very difficult situations. And I'm honored today to be here and represent FirstGen. FirstGen offers a new model of entrepreneurship and a platform to mass monetize IP. We're currently headquartered in the UK, but have activities across 30 countries. And India has played a fundamental role, and we're so thankful for India's participation so far. We have over 60 partners in India and have created 134 companies from Indian innovation. We seek to bring innovation to market as fast as possible, defying all the odds that are normally faced in traditional entrepreneurship, venture capital systems, and other traditional paths for IP commercialization. And what does this mean? This means that we save lives, we make goods and services more accessible, we're able to offer new employment opportunities, boost production, and grow GDP. And it's especially an honor this morning to be here with the Chief Minister Naidu and his visionary goals. And we're here to serve and elevate, and it would be so much an honor to be part of your goals. And later on, we, in the next few months, will also be establishing a foundation where up to 50% of our earnings will actually be reinvested into various impact projects. So we look forward to the joint collaborations here, and thank you once again for the invitation.
Thank you very much. That was indeed a very sharp and short and sweet message, an observation. I now invite Professor Lohmüller from Germany. And I do want to also emphasize as he speaks that one of the biggest areas of our focus would be how Indian companies and Indian industry are able to connect with both Indian as well as European academia. And I think that's a big space of our work, and we look forward to the professor's inputs and directions on that, in that regard.
Yes, thank you very much for this kind introduction, dear distinguished guests, dear Honorable Chief Minister, dear Honorable Minister Papoyan, and delegates from CII. It's really a pleasure to be here, and thank you for the invitation to be here. I'm now here for 3 days, and yesterday in Vijayawada there was a summit of universities, and also your son, Chief Minister Naidu, was spoken there and was really fascinated about the aims, the dynamic, and what's going